reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Oh, what a move. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Hand it off. The game moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. This young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to throw. It's Butler. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swings not much of a gain on that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
That completion makes it second down. He hands it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. The receiver grabs it. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Put him up for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, great job up front here in getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Here's the second down play. He'll give it to the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the moment. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looking to scramble. He finds some space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, I thought he might shake 3 there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and 1st down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. They're going to run it here. Great cut there. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. A play action looking to throw. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
In the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Takes an open space. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Looking to throw. It's Butler. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Quarterback still with the football. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Butler. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down play for this offense. They pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They throw to the flat. It's a screen. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looking deep down the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this This defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. Second down now.
Here we go.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Butler. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his man. He's got the 40. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Catch made on the left side. And the two-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, he throws it back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Dropping back, it's Butler. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball for 36.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's a dart right down the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. At the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house. But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all for them.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A quick throw to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Butler. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Catch is made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. And the Bulldogs offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Butler. receiver. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Georgia. Great connection there for 6 points.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Quarterback drops back. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. They'll bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. He keeps it. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. You make the tackle, but not before he gets He's all the way to the 30.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Clean toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an outbound. The catch made.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Second down after that previous play. He shreds the tackle. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Butler. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Top of the back behind the line of scrimmage. He makes the recovery and has enough for a first down.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Signs a quick throw. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Dropping back, it's Butler. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw again. That's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They spot the ball at the 2.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the crucial 2-point conversion is good. Makes it just a 7-point game now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Catch is made down the middle. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Working clock with the ground game. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Butler. Nice grab. It's Knapp. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across midfield. Impressive spin there. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.